A brand new biography of Queen Camilla will be released very soon. The biography Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, From Outcast to Future Queen Consort by Angela Levin reviews the journey of the royal who succeeded Queen Elizabeth II as Queen Consort. In today's video, we're going to discuss whether Queen Camilla hated Meghan Markle or not. Stay tuned to know more. According to the book's summary on the Barnes & Noble website, the author, Angela Levin, uncovers Camilla's rocky journey to be approved by the royal family. Most of all, Levin tells the story of how Camilla has changed from a fun-loving young woman to one of the senior royals' hardest workers. This is not the only upcoming book that insists on dropping royal secrets. The upcoming memoir from Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, will also reveal various informations about Camilla that the royal family should be worried about. A source has said, understandably, he found those early years very difficult, and he might publicly blame Camilla for much of what he thinks went wrong in his childhood, and the pain the whole situations caused. According to a royal insider, Harry is also fiercely loyal to and protective of his late mother and her legacy. Camilla's biography could potentially make things even more uncomfortable between her and her stepson-in-law, as her biographer actually dislikes Harry's wife, Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex. However, Angela Levin has long been outspoken about her distaste for Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex. She was recently criticized for it. She was denounced for her assaults on Meghan on the UK's Talk TV when host Vanessa Feltz retaliated after Levin said Meghan was incapable for the royal family. After some back and forth, Feltz answered, "Do you feel any shame that you have been reliable for fueling a type of anti-Meghan faction that has been spiteful and targeting and maybe fanciful as well? I mean, quite a lot of what has been said about her has been pretty much manufactured anyway." Levin then answered, "I don't have to justify myself to you. I'm not in court." A picture of one of Angela Levin's tweets that reads, "Is Harry going to show his comic side by copying Meghan and show he too can eat like a chimp and drink from a baby's bottle? Any playfulness and cracking jokes is hardly compatible when promoting a memoir that rumor says will attack his family," was also shared by Bod Sentinel CEO Christopher Bowsey after the heated exchange. The biographer of Queen Camilla also made it clear just how much she hates Meghan Markle in her views. Will that have any effect on the Queen's biography? It is still going to be interesting to see. If you're liking this content so far, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Now, let's continue. Well, there are a lot of surprising claims that Meghan Markle has made. She is biracial, but she says that was an issue for the royal family from the beginning, especially when her kids were born. In her interview with Oprah, she said there were worries about how dark her son Archie's skin might be when he was born. She said, "The first member of color in this family not being labeled in the same way that other grandchildren would be. It's not their right to take it away. They didn't need him to be a prince, which would be different from protocol, and that he wasn't going to receive security." Meghan hasn't always been honestly perceived by the media or public, but she says the royal family damaged her image by spreading lies. In her interview with Oprah Winfrey, Meghan explained, "I don't know how they could expect that. After all of this time, we would still just be silent if there is an active role that the firm is playing in immortalizing falsehoods about us. And if that comes with the risk of losing things, there's a lot that has been lost already." Meghan even claimed that her conflict with the royal family has had a massive impact on her mental health. While she was still living in the UK with Harry, she says the steady mistreatment caused her to have feelings of suicide and self-harm. Explaining to Oprah, Meghan said that she felt convinced that taking her life would have solved everything for everyone. She said she was ashamed to say it at the time and ashamed to have to admit it to Harry. But she knew that if she didn't say it, then she would do it. She just didn't want to be alive anymore. That was clear and real and frightening and constant thought. Meghan also said that the royal family tried to keep her quiet, which may explain why she has been open to giving interviews in recent years. When Oprah asked her, "Were you silent or were you silenced?" Markle reacted by saying the latter one. She said she has always been outspoken, especially about women's rights, and that the sad irony of the last 4 years she has advocated for so long for women to use their voice, and then she was silent.